Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's Let's Vibe TV, baby. What up, y'all? It's another episode of Let's Vibe TV. You know the vibes are always high on Let's Vibe TV. Like, share. Put some respect on the guest today's name. I said no popping all 2023, but so I got to put my screen on. Today, with no further ado, I'd like to bring to you like, share. I see y'all coming in the building. Let me know who's here. Drop a comment. Say something to me before we get started. We have a dope ass episode for you today. I'm extremely excited about it. With no further ado, the MC, the visionary, the man bringing concept albums back to life. Y'all, I hit him up for the interview, and the man said himself, he said, you got 2 weeks. That's 14 days to get your shit together. Who can, oh shoot. We got the king of Starlantis in the building. We got Mr. Brooks in the building. We got RG all motherfucking day. He just dropped his first set of bars publicly. Follow the man on TikTok. With no further ado, man, the man of the hour, the visionary, the MC, the creative. He puts his all into it. Dobey Dobe is in the motherfucking building. We're going to give you a real round of applause, man. I'm very excited to have you in the... You dropped a project,
yes, sir.
super stupid, called 2 Weeks Notice.
Yes, I did.
What job hurt you? Before we get, bro, you were ether on jobs. There's a crazy bar where you're like, yo, why would I work a 9 to 5 when I can make that much pay off of an ounce?
Hey, man. Yo, and I'm not encouraging that life, but you like, be real with me, Mr. CEO, you know, whoever writing the checks, like, what's up?
It's crazy. And it's kind of, we'll get into it a little bit more, man. We'll get into it way more, obviously. Like, share. I'm sorry,
Yes,
I didn't give y'all proper 2-week notice. I'm not that kind of guy. We set that bitch on fire right away.
man.
What's up, AK Oxy? How are y'all doing? Where are y'all tuning in from? Let me know. We got Trippy Wild in the building. I can never not mention him. Shout out Adriana Ortiz in the building. That seems like that's one of your people in the building. Is that facts?
Oh, that's my queen, man. That's the love of my life right there, bro. Don't play with me.
Yes, sir. Shout out to her holding it down in here quick and with a jiffy.
Also worth mentioning, she did a lot of work with the creative, with the visual direction of how we went with it. She planned out, you know, the type of photos that we took. She shot the music video for Showers. So she had a very heavy hand in the creativity and how it was presented to y'all visually. So man, big up to her for that.
Yeah. Let's give her a round of applause, y'all. Can we get a round of applause and a hashtag Adriana in the building? watching from Cali. That's crazy, baby. That's crazy. See here on Let's Vibe TV, and I made a special game, a set of questions just for you. We
Okay.
like to kick it off. Relax. What up, J Life? I see you in the building. Get activated. Get activated and stop getting activated for everybody, baby. Just activate for the people who deserve that shit. But
Hey man.
um, so with that being said, this or that, my first question is, how do you prefer to get paid? Weekly or bi-weekly? Bro,
Oh,
it's
weekly,
so
man.
good. It's so good. It's so good. You probably haven't heard when is the last time yet, which you need to get on. Shout out Anthony in a tune. He will be on here pretty soon. Oh shit. We got Milk and Joe Entertainment in the building. Milk, if you can watch from the Facebook, that would be dope. Wow, yo, and y'all, why is the Star Lord the only person dropping hashtag Adriana? I need to see about five more of them bitches in the comment section before I continue this or that. That is the question, Trippy. But before he answers it, I need some thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, we gotta put some respect onto her name. Bro, you gotta listen to the actual album too, my boy. I'm gonna send you the link after the podcast. But I do agree. I
Oh,
just
that's
got
A
done.
Jones.
Yeah, you
What
come
up? What
on,
up?
A Jones
It hey,
certified.
hey, we got work too. We didn't. I went to high school with bro. We go way back. Like, yeah, and we got work in together. More shit underway, and he don't even know it yet. So that's just me manifesting. Like we gonna work again soon, my boy.
Adriana like a motherfucker. Shout out Mr. Brooks in the building. I love that man. Shout out Milk in the motherfucking house. Milk. Man, I almost should have had you do this one with me. This is we got some real hip hop shit taking place
Hey
today.
man,
Um so weekly or bi-weekly pay?
my bad. I jumped early, but weekly for sure.
Weekly,
Weekly for
okay.
sure.
I feel like both. It depends on how you spend and budget. What up, y'all? I
Mhm.
see y'all flooding the building. What's up? How y'all doing tonight, man? I love all y'all. We are together in this thing called life, and I am very blessed to be here, breathing, and to be with y'all. Um. So, oh yeah, Mr. Greer in the building. Weekly. What up, official stoners? Oh shit, we getting faded. We getting faded. Um, Big Sean, and y'all answer the questions too if you guys feel a calling to. Of course, uh, Big Sean or Kanye?
Oh, that's not tough at all, Kanye. I was about to say that's
Damn,
tough, but nah, that's not tough for me.
your bar, the way you rap in is very much so. Of course, profound bullshit in the building. Y'all gonna say yay, yay. But your flow is very Big Seanish, and I've ended up being a huge Big Sean fan. I felt like there was heavy Big Sean going on in there. What up, Ant? Yo, Tiny G in the Tony G in the building. We got to get you on here ASAP too. I already got the questions, official stoners, one step at a time. One step at a y'all in here. Man, Big Sean is hella underrated. I think people need to put some respect on his name, man. Where
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love Big Sean. I just love Kanye more. And I get that a lot too as far as me rapping like Big Sean. I think that can come from like me being influenced by him. Um I do get a lot of that too just because I like the characteristics of my voice are similar to his and some of his delivery, so like we're going to get compared automatically. But no, Big Sean is insane. Like right now, my favorite song by Big
Crazy.
Sean is Don Life. He went crazy on that.
He
That
goes
shit is
crazy. I think a lot of the shit he says goes over people's heads. Oh,
it do.
we got Jeffy. Don't be watching this with that damn. Oh, Jeffy, actually, go put on your fro. Go put on your fro so you can get your Dobey Dobe on. Y'all will be matching if that is the case. Shout out Breezy, y'all. The Profound Bullshit page now has a Facebook. So get in tune. We got Gordo in the building. Y'all
What's
pulling
up,
up
sir?
today. Y'all pulling up today. Um, the studio or the stage?
Man, okay. Am I choosing which one I prefer? What's the rules again?
What pulls your heartstrings, Brody? Which one are you more prone to be in? Share, share, share. We are in the building with an episode of Let's Vibe TV. You gotta answer the question.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the stage. The studio is like that's very personal and like that's really
Let me take that away. Okay.
that's that's real personal. What's good, Jika? My family up in here, man. Shout out to her.
Shout out
Um,
Chica.
for Jika Woods, she in here. But I'm gonna say the stage, the studio. I love creating. I love the creative process. I love mixing. I love production, like all of that shit. I love the process, but at the end of the day, man, it's all for the people. And the stage is where you really get to connect, and that's where it's really gonna translate. Like if it's real, it's gonna translate on that stage, and you really gonna see the effect of
Impact
your
of what?
work.
Yeah.
Mm,
Now, mind you,
mhm.
being a good performer helps tremendously, but yeah,
Absolutely.
it shows the connectivity of what you're saying in your work and all of that. So I definitely agree with that. Um this one, I seen you post some Nintendo stuff, right?
Yeah, that was what was that? Day before yesterday. That had to be the day before yesterday.
Right.
Yup.
So, this question, 007 GoldenEye or
Oh.
Super Mario 64?
Mm. That see, this is one of them situations where the environment means everything. Because if I'm sitting with my cousins, with my bros, sisters, all of that, we on GoldenEye, like, and I'm blapping everybody out. That's I'm gonna have to go with GoldenEye. Super Mario, that shit is fun as hell, play it for hours, but don't nobody want to wait till you pass the stick. Like we want at it right now. I'm going with
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Yeah. Yo, Jeffy has put on the fro. So I gotta give a laugh track for that. Yo, man, Jeffy, DM me a picture of you with that fro so I can show Dobey Dobe what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
run that.
GoldenEye actually drops on. I still play both, honestly. They're dropping GoldenEye on the Nintendo Switch
Hmm.
tomorrow. Tomorrow they will have it in the N64 catalog. I will be playing. Thank God I do not have an episode. What up, Tragedy in the building? Tragedy
Hey, what's
602.
good, sir?
Y'all need a song stat.
That could happen. That could happen. That's
That shit
bro.
would be heavy, heavy. So yeah, I love both games. So passion or talent?
I feel like the right answer is passion, but my answer is talent.
I think because a lot of talented people, they actually, I mean, a lot of passionate people who aren't talented, they just come off as annoying.
Hey, that's a fact. You can have all the passion in the world, but if that note is flat, baby, it ain't gonna feel good when I hear it.
Exactly, exactly. Palette. My boy said palette, a
Talent.
little bit of both. I thought it was a typo at first. And then I was like, Nah, yeah, I'd say a little bit of both. It depends. The internet, I think a lot of people who are jokes on the internet think that they're talented because of
Yeah.
being polarizing on the internet. And I mean, it's made a way for, like, if you drive hard enough, you can probably get there if you're wild
Yeah.
enough. But also creativity has to come into play, I feel like.
I
It's
agree.
um I just like your whole theme of work and what it takes to get where you're trying to go inspired these questions. Individuality or leadership? Oh shit. We got Kentretto in the building. Shout out Tredo, man. I got the picture. I will be loading it up pretty soon, Jeff. So, but yeah,
That
individual
laugh threw me, bro. Hold up.
for real. My
I,
laugh.
I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. You know, sometimes you hear shit you ain't expecting, and
You
man,
wasn't
critical
ready
hit.
for you wasn't ready for the first time you saw me on the internet, but we're
That was
here
a
now.
fact. That was a fact too. That was a fact too.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Man.
You have
Uh,
to sometimes, bro. Individuality or leadership? Which one do you feel like is more important?
honestly, I'm gonna say leadership. You can leadership.
I agree temporarily. Um,
It's hard. Is you making me choose? That's what make it hard. Like if I have to choose, I'm gonna say leadership because you could be your own person, but if you don't got what it take to steer that ship, where you gonna go? You know?
exactly. I mean, I encountered that a lot. I gotta fully agree with that one because I've just encountered that. Because as an individual, I got the points down. I've been working really hard on my leadership. Hopefully I'm getting better at it. It seems like it. I feel like I got a strong team now, and that comes from developing leadership skills. I
Yep.
got it, Jeffy. I'm pulling up the picture. Is this your twin? Right? We got
Hold up.
Jeffy. He put
What?
on the fro for us. He had to for the. Is this racist?
Is that racist? I'm gonna have to ask if I'm gonna determine like what percentage are you? You know what I'm saying? If you got a decent percentage of, you know what I'm saying, that gene, and you know what gene I'm talking about, and I ain't gonna say because I'm not gonna get canceled. You got a good percentage of that. No, it ain't racist.
He's a real ass. He's way more gangster than I think he is. He's out of Pennsylvania. He tried to get me to go see Glorilla with him, and I was
Oh
like,
wow.
"Oh, you can throw the wig on if you're trying to get tickets to the Glorilla concert." I gotta say, um,
Yeah, no, that's a different energy right there. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna
he's
hold you there.
something else. I love that man. Even the fact he's wearing it to watch this is fantastic. That's the only energy I want. Like, share, share, share. If you are in the motherfucking building, yeah, that's a wig, but he rocks it organically. So he wears it so much it might as well be attached to his motherfucking head. Um,
Hey man, get Dream, make it official.
big city or beach?
I'm gonna say beach for sure.
Okay. Okay. Um, so your album is called 2 Weeks Notice. Before we even get into the conversation, because I think this will light people up real quick, right? And give them some context to why this conversation is so motherfucking important. Let's play that Jizzam 2 weeks. That shit lit me on fire when I heard it, bro. I gotta say that. It's so real, it's so authentic. Let's run with it. 2 weeks.
I've been lacking too much sleep, never dreamed that I would fail. I've been packing up my things, headed to where dreams prevail. Did as much as I could take, so much fake, give me real. Told my soup you got 2 weeks, and I'm leaving from this hell. No rebuttals, no wonder, cause well, these waters deep, look me in my eyes, he see it, he can tell. I got too much on my back, I've been moving like a snail. Maybe I should double back, let it off and give them shells. See my thinking ain't stable, don't think I'm fit for this place. You fix your mouth to be petty, I probably spit in your face. Now they gon' gas my performance, I pump these idiots brakes. Learn how they take you for granted, gon' be their biggest mistake. And you don't like me personally, I personally believe you just might burn history just to spite my eulogy. You just don't like losing me, and you might try unity. I've been quite transparent, but you won't quite get through to me. Last straw, last stretch, and I quit forever. Yeah, that's it forever. Got 2 weeks, that's 14 days to get your shit together. More than you would've gave me, but hey, it's whatever. More than you would've gave me. The last straw, last stretch, and I quit forever. Yeah, that's it forever. Got 2 weeks, 14 days to get your shit together. Got 2 weeks, 14 days to get your shit together. Got 2 weeks, 14 days. Don't take this gesture like getting your shit together gon' stop me. Don't mean together like with me, more like together without me. Declare myself outcast till 3,000, I'm outie now. Break a 10-4. Do you read? Can you copy? Got memories of fitting things I probably never have said. Drenched in depression, personnel is still wanting me in. Deep down I'm sensitive and they can give a shit if you dead. Fuck all they sentiments, I get it with my niggas instead. JV, we in this, let's hop in the league. Meanwhile, still at the office talking about how I'ma leave. You think I fall in place with no regards to where I'm finna be. You see me for my race, I've been a monster since I was a teen. I look in your face, I see a man who ain't follow his dreams. Suit and tie, every day, 2 to 9. Paperwork, scrutinized, not the judge, who am I? But an asset, treated as liability, never once did I half step. Last straw, last stretch, and I quit forever. Yeah, that's it forever. Got 2 weeks, that's 14 days to get your shit together. More than you would've gave me, but hey, it's whatever. More than you would've gave me. The last straw, last stretch, and I quit forever. Yeah, that's it forever. Got 2 weeks, 14 days to get your shit together. Got 2 weeks, 14 days to get your shit together. Got 2 weeks, 14 days.
And that is 2 weeks from the project Weeks Notice. I had to leave 50 Wild's comment up because that's coming. Yeah, come and blare that shit. That's like the next iconic like quitting move to Tom Cruise at the beginning of Jerry motherfucking Maguire, which is one of the most. So, bro, what brought you to that point? Like, what job? Can we get some insight behind what made you dive that deep? And even it's funny because the song unravels to me. Every time I've listened to it, I've picked up new nuances and things going on about it. Like, and what I love that also makes it so damn unique is the way that, like, you're telling your boss to get his shit together. Fuck all that fire and shit. Like, so let's get the story behind that fueled the whole project. 2 weeks notice.
So I will say, like, 2 weeks notice, it's not about just a single experience that I've had. Like, and I've quit. I've quit all of them. The only one I got fired from was like that shit wasn't even really a real job. So most of my jobs I have quit, and it just comes from like over time, just realizing working job to job to job, and just noticing like, damn, I'm really just like a number in here. Like I'm just a stat sheet. Like they don't really give a fuck about you, your well being. They don't all they give a fuck about is can you handle the task. And a lot, like I'm just pulling experience, I'm pulling from different experiences. So like one of the specific things that kind of threw me off is I had a situation where it was like, yo, I had some people that I'm very close to pass away. I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, relationship issues right now.
We say
just
shit
a lot.
Here.
You're right. You're right. But it's just basically like I had an HR experience where it was just like, yeah, I'm sorry you're going through all that. So you still clocking in tomorrow, right? Like we could give you this hotline. You could talk to them when you get off, but we still need you to clock in tomorrow and do what you need to do. It's just kind of like I'm stepping like, yo, y'all got, hundreds of employees, and I'm just trying to let you know, like, yo, I'm not trying to work. I'm not trying to ditch. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just trying to have a person to person with you to let you know, like, I'm not coming in. This is why I'm going through this. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, is there any way I could step away from work for a couple weeks and not even be paid for it? Like, just step away and just not even being able to step away without it being an issue and like resume when I need to. That just kind of solidified the idea, like, okay, bet, fuck this job, I'm
Yeah.
leaving.
Well, because even the people that they put in charge, most of them are not the CE. None of them are the CEOs of the company, and they're fighting for a bottom line that isn't even theirs. Like, it's not
Bro,
even their
bro.
bottom line. And
Right,
it's so weird and crazy that it works that way. Um, and it's funny because you don't attack the employees at all through the whole
right.
project. You try to empower the common person. Now, mind you, not all job experiences are like that. There's a lot of people
True.
fighting for a change in difference in who love their employees. Um, it just doesn't always work that way. Uh,
Facts.
And the majority are like that. I would say 99% of jobs are like that. Were you very conscious about not attacking the common man as you were writing?
I mean, I, th- mm, I don't think it, I think it's something that I just carry with me on a day to day. Like, I've worked at Walmart, so I know how to treat people that work at Walmart because I know what it's like dealing with the assholes that shop at Walmart. And
Right.
I worked customer service, so I know how to treat people when I'm talking to customer service representatives because I've dealt with the asshole on the opposite side. And you know what I mean? So I think it's just something that I carry with me by default because I've been in other people's shoes and I move accordingly and I speak accordingly. Like,
Yeah. Well,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
also, I mean, I even try to bring it to this show, like shouting out the people watching, commenting, having that conversation, that dialogue, making games that they can play along with, making it to where, like, the whole goal of this platform is kind of to even out the playing ground, to
Yeah.
even out the field, and to humanize the artist and to humanize the audience while still uplifting and making everybody tapped in feel good. That's why it's called Let's Vibe. Like, even being like, Jeffy, put the wig on. Hearing Gordo say, yo, I'm flaming up and vibing like I used to smoke too. We'd all be smoking together. I had to quit because of this funky ass system. Shout out Shayla G. Shout out T Reville. Um, but yeah, all that is super uh pivotal. How when did you make the song centered around it? The theme, did you know the theme then create? It seems like so because even the party jams are locked in to the theme. It seems like he froze up for a second, y'all. Howard, okay,
Um, oh,
go ahead, go ahead.
okay. I was doing a mannequin challenge. We good? We good?
Yeah, the shit froze up
Okay.
like a motherfucker. Go on.
So, with the project, as far as like dealing with any kind of project, how I approach it versus just songs, I cook and cook and cook and cook. And when I feel like I got like the main idea of something within all the songs, I start shaving songs out that don't fit that, and then I add whatever I
Right.
feel like is missing afterwards. So, um, that really just that's just the type of shit that I was on for, a good period of time, and that's what a lot of my music embodied. So after I had about a good 3, 4 songs, like, damn, I'm talking about work and quitting a lot. Like, I must really want to leave my job.
It's
That'll be dope
almost
if I have a project called 2 Week Notice, and boom, like that, it happened.
wow. And then you narrowed it down to even 14 songs to play
Oh
into the
yeah,
theme, like going day to day.
oh yeah, and that's kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, the cheat code there is just that comes with arrangement, and like Filthy, that has nothing to do with like quitting a job or anything. 5 shots, nothing to do with quitting a job. Retail therapy, nothing to do with quitting a job, but arranging that's what's special about projects to me, is if you arrange them a certain way, you can
Definitely, Gordo,
relevant,
for sure. Yeah, it cut up again. Hopefully, it stops doing that shit because we're having a dope conversation. What up, Heather B? How the hell is you doing tonight? Tonight, how are you doing? Um, Shout out to y'all in the building. Like, share. If you have not already, I've seen some new faces in this bitch. Um, yeah. Well, and it's funny, even the title retail therapy still comes into play, like, because spending money makes you feel good. It makes you feel better,
yeah,
especially when you know you're on your way out the door. Like, bitch, I still got it. Let me
yeah,
ball a little bit. 5 shots. That's almost like a nuance place too. Like it fits the theme very well because it's like I don't usually drink, but I'm setting myself free. I'm escaping my
see,
work day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes a lot of sense uh in that terms. The cover, you in the suit, all that kind of stuff. Like that shit is fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, are you like let's talk about your upbringing then a little bit. Who inspired you to make music? It looked like your first
Oh,
official drop was 2018.
yeah. I've been playing with music forever, but like that's when I really like narrowed it down, really chose my name, and really started shooting. But I would say the
Yeah, what did it take to get to that point? Because you take what you do very serious now.
yeah,
What
it
and
took,
you were born in Arizona
yes sir, Phoenix, Arizona, side baby too.
and you're now in Cali.
Yes sir, moved
You
here
uprooted in
2020.
you uprooted in everything. That's interesting because I see so many people being comfortable with Arizona success, and they don't try to branch out that same way. They feel
Yeah,
like they're a superstar if the Hatrix plays their song or something, and it's like, yo, there's
hey,
a whole world out there.
absolutely, and it's not knocking any local platforms. You know what I mean? They all doing
Yeah,
what they do, and it's all love. But like, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, no, this can't be it for me. Like that don't satisfy me. It does a positive thing for me, like, you know what I mean? It puts me in a good place, like, y'all fucking with it, the love, it's always good to feel love, but, like, that's not my end goal, like, that's something that I get along the way to where I'm trying to be, so
goosebumps don't move you.
man,
That's that's facts, right? Like that's what that means,
hey,
right?
yeah,
It's funny because that bar gives me goosebumps when I hear you say that. Strangely enough, I'm
man,
So yeah, you started off in Arizona. Let's talk about your upbringing and getting into the music and where you started.
okay, so, very simple there, as far as music, I've always been inspired by my uncle, Buki, he's from
For
Phoenix.
sure, he's on that song with Merkums and Young Bookie.
Young Buki, yeah, see? And that just the fact that there's a Buki and a young Buki, that should kind of tell you the level of respect. And you know what I mean? Like
That Buki
he is a
has.
pioneer out there. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
So yeah, him being my uncle and just, that's mom's little bro. So she just like, go little bro and whatever you do, I'm supporting. To me, that's big unk. And I'm just like, I'm seeing him put out albums. I'm seeing his face on billboards in Phoenix. This is huge. You know what I mean? I'm like
yeah.
5'6"
As a
and he's going out
shorty.
of state. Yeah. And just watch, I've always been like, I've always admired it, and it was always such a dope thing, but it always seemed like that's amazing, I love watching, like, that'll be cool, but, like, I never put myself in that, like, me? Nah, like, I like watching though, but, like, I could never do that, I had that for the longest about myself, and I think that's what kept me from being serious is, like, I knew I could rap, but, like, I just didn't feel like him yet, I just didn't feel like him, and,
For sure.
yeah, just a matter of, just I think every artist has this stage in the beginning where they're just shy about their work, where they feel like it ain't good, even if somebody else tell them it's like, it ain't here yet. It ain't where I want it to be. I don't sound like J. Cole yet. I don't sound like Kendrick yet. I don't sound like Big Sean yet. But he heard me, my mom's made me rap a rap that I did in the eighth grade talent show, and she made put me on the spot, made me do that shit at my birthday party, bro. And Unc was just like, nephew, like, why you ain't tell me you rap all this time? Like,
Right.
come over here, let me show you some things. So, he took me under his wing. A few years passed by. I'm learning how to engineer. I'm learning how to produce. I'm learning how to get proficient in Pro Tools. And like he saw something and he just kind of shaped it and was just like, nephew, you could really do this shit, like
Yeah.
you really need to put your feet in the dirt and really you can really do something here. So
How old are you?
right now I just turned 30, bro.
Okay.
December 28th. So I just turned 30.
Well, and something you said that's really important, a lot of people stop and quit what they're doing if they don't get the results because they're like, I want to be a Kendrick out the gate. I'm that nice now. And it is a building process to
Facts.
get there. I learn new things every day about how to
Absolutely.
move and what to do and how to help it and all those kind of things. There's tough lessons that still get learned every freaking day out here. It is a building process. Jeffy, don't give up. You just got to keep pushing and keep making moves and doing all the things that you're doing and be self aware.
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of artists are not self aware and then they get defeated by just like, I look at a lot of things like a golf swing. Just one simple pivot can change how far
Hey man.
that
That's a
ball can
fact.
go. You know, but yeah, it's a learning process, and Kendrick is still learning new things every
Oh yeah.
day. J. Cole, Drake, the greatest are constantly learning and challenging themselves to get to a certain point or to get better personally. Because at the end of the day, the only competition is yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely. My
so
boy
some
Cruz in
days,
here. Kid Tactic. What's good, bro?
what up, Kid Tactic? How are you doing today? Yeah, bro, it's growth and be proud of where you're at. Own where you're at. Appreciate your moments and just try to build on that moment. All y'all are so special. Shout out J Life. He's overcoming that and growing and shifting what he's doing and I'm loving to see it. Seeing him jump on podcasts, seeing him be out in the streets, all that like you got to appreciate what you have in life to gain more. If you don't, you will stay stagnant.
Facts.
um Definitely a fire project. How did you decide, like, Have you always been self-aware like that to grow what you do and to move a little bit more professionally than others and to like grow what you're doing? Was there a certain moment that made that happen?
I don't think it was a specific like it is a series of like eureka moments where it's just like my brain is making connections with shit that are in my face every day, and I'm like, oh shit, like I never even seen it like that.
Yeah.
So as far as being, you know, self-aware and in terms of like how I present myself in my art and shit, like I didn't always have that, you know, and I feel like I'm still to this day, I'm still getting better at it. Like I figured some shit out.
He has frozen again. I'm sure it'll bring him right back in the building. I hope y'all are enjoying it. Profound bullshit is on that profound bullshit. It's like sex. You get what you put in it. If it's lit, she ain't with it.
Yo, are we good?
Yeah, yep. We can hear you
Okay.
and see you properly.
I just switched Wi-Fi like on my phone right now, so I'm operating off of the 5G joint just right now, so hopefully that make a difference.
For sure, for
But
sure.
but yeah, man, it's just a matter. I don't know what all you caught, or if you feel like you got the answer.
It cut you off mid
Damn.
what you were saying. You
Okay.
said it was a series of events that happened, a
Yes.
series of epiphanies. You didn't you
Yes.
and things like that. Um what would you say you want that you do best? And what would you want to get better at?
Man.
What up, Joe K in the motherfucking building? Let's put a round of applause for the boy Joe K. Man,
So as far as what I feel like I do best, and this is in comparison to person, but just me evaluating my strengths.
yeah.
Like I feel like I'm very good at putting words together, like writing raps, writing bars, telling stories. Just I'm very good at putting words together. Um, I would like to be better at what would I like to be better at? There's a lot of shit I like to be
He
better
said,
at.
I'm too nice. I'm too nice already. What
No,
you mean?
no, no, no. It's a lot of shit I would love to be better at. I'm gonna just throw one out there. I feel like I wish I was better at socializing and getting in rooms with people and just connecting with people in rooms. Like I am, you know, I'm a hermit. Like I stay in my little bubble, and like it's not to say I don't speak to people or I don't connect. You know, I have a ton of friends, and you know, we like
It's
I,
tough. It's a wild world. And when you're as
yeah,
passionate and as driven as you are, you'll find a lot of situations will waste your time.
man. No, that's a fact too. But like even then, like when I'm dealing with like other people that are creatives or do, you know, that do business that we could have future business with together. I'm just kind of like a I hesitate when it comes to people. I'm real like I just gotta sit and scope a situation out before I insert myself. Pause. And I feel like I need to just let that barrier down sometimes and just really get in the mix, you know what I mean? And not
Yeah.
worry about like I don't know about this situation. I need to just judge it on the fly and not try to wait till I got all the information I need to go in.
I mean, that's tough, right? Because even if I had done what you said on the Hatrix the first time, that experience would have not have been as explosive as it was. My energy is
True.
going to be my energy. It didn't even have to be a negative experience. And me not fully understanding the way it operated, I don't know. Sometimes the things you're best at is also what you're worst at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to work on that, but it also benefits me a lot of times too. You
Yeah,
know,
it's a double-edged sword. Yeah.
And I'm just learning how to make that sword strike when it needs to. Mind you, it's classic content, but at the same breath, like people try to say weird shit like, "Oh, you're putting dirt on your brother's name by acting like that." I'm like, man, like I don't know. It's a very interesting dynamic to be in, but also it makes it possible to have this interview right here and make things
Right.
like that happen, and to be able to get to hear and connect and like, and have people from St. Louis, from, yeah, like, this words it best. I think it was me trying to let people know, look, I'm not these other motherfuckers around
I'm
this
weak.
bitch, but there's, it's true. You gotta own a room, but it's like, be yourself, but respect who everybody else is. Whether
Yeah.
it's another platform or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough space to navigate in, though. It really is, because you want to get out there. I,
Facts. And it's like you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Like if I do how I usually am, like it's worked in my benefit too, where it's just it has made people more interested in me, where they're like, damn, like everybody was over here trying to network, but you just been kind of scoping like you must be somebody. What's good with you? Now I'm trying to see what's good with you. So like a lot of times it has worked in my benefit, just like how yours has. But
yeah.
it's just sometimes I do just feel like, damn, like I feel like sometimes I could be too conservative because I'm always thinking like, all right, I don't want to piss too many people off. I don't want to come off strong. I don't like I'm gonna just chill and whoever come around gonna come around. But
I
some shit
think,
you gotta make happen.
yeah.
You
Well,
can't,
and
you know
I
what I mean?
feel
Some shit you gotta make.
you
My
got
fault.
to
Go ahead.
make happen. You got to come in like a wrecking ball. Shout out Mr. Powell in the building. Um, I mean, here's the whole thing. A lot of people get hung up on, oh, well, if I piss this person off, my whole career will be over. No, it
Like, no.
won't. Nobody has that kind of power, actually. Like, as long as you're not killing nobody, out here doing too many reckless things, and like you're doing it with good intentions, who the fuck is gonna stop you? And a lot of times
Right. That's
it's part of the growth process. It's part of getting where you're going. You're gonna take a few lumps. Not everybody is gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, if you don't stand out or do whatever it takes, they would have never noticed you, never done a favor. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I try to create a conversation always, but a lot of people don't like to talk.
hey, we are a nervous world, bro. Like, everybody's skeptical of everything. And some people just you know what I mean? They hermits just like me. A lot more people are like that than I think. Or than I realized before, I should say.
Does it ever make it feel tough in a world where, like, we got Doja Cat getting publicity more for wearing a mustache, or I don't understand the flack she got about the red diamonds. Like, that really made people mad.
You look like no, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, but I don't understand why people are mad about it. It looked to me like she just doing whatever the fuck she wants, and what she wants is to do, whatever like whatever bizarre shit she wants to do, she could pull it off and just still operate in her own right.
Yeah, and she's still gonna have she's still y'all are wilding in the comment section, y'all. I'm trying. Golden rule: two in the pink, one in the
Oh,
stink. Yo, I love that though. We like a lot of people try to like put on an image. I love that people feel like they can come here and be their motherfucking selves, crack jokes, and have a good time, even while we're talking about really important things. But
oh
I feel
yeah.
like too many people put too much too much weight on everything. It is not the end of the world. Even if Doja Cat gets mad at you, like,
Hey man, look, look, man.
I don't want to ruin my feature. If that person is that sensitive, cut it. But like, it's tough to lean onto your music when so many people are doing other things. You know what I'm saying? You give people a little bit of that, even the concept of the album, the presentation.
Mm.
For real, for real. He's not used to Facebook, y'all. he's he's on the brink of getting banned. Do you ever feel left out the conversation because you're not stirring up enough drama?
Honestly, nah. I feel like the world is gonna spin whether or not I, you know what I mean, put myself in those conversations. Like, I feel like that's gonna go regardless. I don't feel left out. I feel like the people who I'm supposed to reach, I am gonna reach as long as I'm doing everything I feel like I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I may not be talked about in room A, but I'm not even aware
Right.
of room C that has been, they got whole group chats about me and are afraid to reach out because they think I might be an asshole, but they idolize me and shit. Like, there's
Yeah.
there's that whole shit that I don't even be privy to until they reach out and get a response and flip out like, oh shit, you responded. Oh my God. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't trip off of what you see because you don't know what you don't see.
For sure. Most definitely. Uh what do you have coming next?
Hey man. First off, I do want to say, what I'm saying, the gang is junior varsity. That is a collective of us. So we have been talking about moving more as a unit and just really putting the junior varsity brand out there. So I know we all want to drop projects and we want to drop a group project. So we talking about being real busy.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. And
And who is in junior varsity?
oh yeah, of course, junior varsity. That is myself, of course. We got my brother Jay Wop. We got my brother
He
PK
killed
the
it on
poet.
the album.
Oh yeah, Jay, that's my guy, man. He had a lot to do with like me even putting together an album because I was putting together songs like singles, and he was just like, "Bro, can you please do an album? Like you're really one of those. I want an album from you." He been pushing me for fucking 3 years to make an album. You finally got one. Fuck you. You finally got one. Um, but yeah, Jay Watt, my brother PK the poet. We got Dougie Drew. He's nice. We got my nigga Ronnie who goes by Flicks. So he does damn near everything. This nigga does fucking camera work. This nigga does production, engineering. He sings. He do like pop music, crossover. Ronnie's insane. Everybody's insane, but Ronnie do a little bit more than everybody. He's crazy.
Hey,
But
I
yeah.
mean, it's all about knowing who is who, where people's places at. Like we
Oh yeah.
just had the unconventional kings on here, and I learned that from them. Like everybody plays their role so well. They aren't scared of their strengths or weaknesses. Uh and it's really dope to see that they aren't competing
Oh, come
against
on,
each
man.
other. They're actually working together.
Right.
Um, Dobey Dobe, I think we will run your music video for showers,
Oh, let's go.
and
Let's
then
go.
we're gonna play. Well, I actually, yo, I gotta play this party banger. What up, Carlitos? I gotta play this party banger. Yo, y'all in there. Get whatever you get, yo, snacks, whatever. Like, share. If you have not yet, we got a little party banger for y'all to play. I love this song.
Also, so you remember earlier I was telling you about Adriana Ortiz? Adriana, who was doing a lot of the camera work. She's
Mixed
also
by
helping me
AO.
mixed by AO, Adriana
I
Ortiz. You
just
put it
did the
together.
math.
That is her, yes. So you
Yeah,
gonna hear some
so you know
some
I fully went through the project. You know I
yes,
didn't do
sir.
no half-ass work right in this bitch. So
Yes.
let's play this party banger, bro.
Let's go.
5 shots.
Well, I don't
Can
really
we
drink or nothing
turn
like
up a
that, but
bit? Spit
Tonight I
that
wanna
shit.
feel good. My cup just feel a little empty. Left the stool, made a song, it's a bop. Till I'm going, never put me in a box. Celebrating, I don't drink, why not? 5 shots, had me feeling like Pac. I ain't gotta tell that, I be kinda lightweight. I didn't have to scale back, and this girl, she got a hold on me. Ain't had no plans till her shorty gave me leeway. Pull up if you can, oh man. So I pick up a style, hop in the shower, throw my fit. Look in the mirror, feeling myself, filthy step. Double take, exhale, check my breath. Another text, double down, that's a bet. I don't need no ice, I never sweat. Jewels in my skin, tats on my chest. I'ma pull up with a style and finesse. You gon' like me for now, I won't stress you, girl. Look, I ain't gon' lie to you, I done seen some fly women in and out my life, but my eyes on you. I'ma take my time, little baby. Something keep my mind on you, I don't wanna waste your time. Damn, look at she so fine. And I love it when it's babe, let me get you. Baby, give me right. Left the stool, made a song, it's a bop. Till I'm going, never put me in a box. Celebrating, I don't drink, why not? 5 shots had me, 5 shots had me gone. Couldn't tell you if it's Goose, Grey, Douce, or Patron. I don't even know this shit, I just know I'm in my zone. Find whoever drove me here, cause they gon' have to take me home. Leave me alone, I just took a second to collect my thoughts. I remember for a minute I was lost. Now I'm back, feeling better, still sauced though. Shorty waiting back to business like a boss, ooh. It's like I had my mind wiped. I done drove over to shorties and she bust out with a pint. Well, I can't drive now, learned this shit from hindsight. But she wanted me to crash, it's gonna be a wild night, huh? Look, I ain't gon' lie to you, I done seen some fly women in and out my life, but my eyes on you. I'ma take my time, little baby. Something keep my mind on you, I don't wanna waste your time. Damn, look at she so fine. And I love it when it's babe, let me get you. Baby, give me right. Left the stool, made a song, it's a bop. Till I'm going, never put me in a box. Celebrating, I don't drink, why not? 5 shots, had me feeling like Pac. Left the stool, made a song, it's a bop. Till I'm going, never put me in a box. Celebrating, I don't drink, why not? 5 shots, had me, 5 shots. Probably ain't never drinking again, no. Shot. Well, I don't really drink nothing like that, but tonight
I love that song. That shit came back on. I was about to let that bitch play again. It's
Hey,
so
man, that's the goal. That's the goal, man.
Run it back. No, I love that song, man. It's definitely a fire ass record. And it's kind of like too, like people be feeling like people literally commit suicide when they lose a job, but there's so much life after, you know what I'm like? Oh, a new lovely dude. You might not never do it again, but life is a fine balance. You know what I'm saying? So like just expanding your experiences like that is everything.
Absolutely. It absolutely is.
We're about to get into the video to showers, and then we're gonna get the hell up out of here. It's been a dope hour. I've loved spending this time with y'all, with Dobey Dobe. Let's spin this shit, man. We got to. It's a beautiful video, beautiful song. It gave me goosebumps. Not that you care.
Everyone around me but me been worried about me. Could have been comatose, but tip I be on my toes. Hence I've been on my own. I step away when I feel a sensory overload. Can't sit like a cordless phone, on tilt like a broken nose. No this, no way where they dog me out. Learned early to spot the tuck and tail with the barking mouth. Respect is earned out your tone before I call it out. It's not a stretch to say your line is sketch. We gon' draw it out, then walk him out. Cause I'm a stepper, no pool palace. Run it up, get run it over. Spill any fool's chalice, we milk them. The plot is dense, so that's a little cool challenge. When the odds against it even out, we at full balance. I'm gifted with getting out of these situations while taking heed. I sometimes may leave with more, but never less than what I need. Cause they take lies for what I'm getting. Don't rely on what ain't me. Don't subscribe to what ain't missing. Won't define me by no greed, oh Lord.
In this life, what they praise the almighty old dollar. Cold money, cold world, rinse me in cold water. When you've been through the worst, it can't get no harder. The goosebumps on my skin, it don't mean nothing to me. If it ain't good for my kin, it don't mean nothing to me. If it ain't come from within, it don't mean nothing to me. If it ain't come from within, your word mean nothing to me.
Hot showers are overrated. Sometimes underwhelming shit be overrated.
Follow Dobey Dobe, like the page.
These days, arguably, but there's no chance the rapper ever was started with me on every soul like Shang Tsung. See my reflection spread light, this ain't the shade room. Leave it to Twitter, twisting my words and it be made soon. The internet still adapting to trigger these trigger warnings. Since everyone trigger happy, I'm tired of this cat fest. What's present is presentation, I think I should rap less. Insert regurgitated bar to flip like gymnastics. They got a microwave for cooking that fast shit, but it just ain't holding weight. I bypass all the gas tricks. Get what I'm saying? My hands out, form of prayer. They hands out for a savior in form of pay, and I take pride in what I'm giving. Peace of mind is always free, but they decline. Now they free falling. There's no flying with no wings, oh Lord.
In this life, what they praise the almighty old dollar. Cold money, cold world, rinse me in cold water. When you've been through the worst, it can't get no harder. The goosebumps on my skin, it don't mean nothing to me. If it ain't good for my kin, it don't mean nothing to me. If it ain't come from within, it don't mean nothing to me. If it ain't come from within, your word mean nothing to me.
It's Daz Exotic and Dobey Dobe. Showers is now playing. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Let's Vibe TV. I think it's safe to say